Hello officer, I'd like to report a mugging.
Name?
Roblee.
Occupation?
Facebooker.
Okay, where did this mugging take place?
In the 5RS at fanfooty.co.uk.
Okay, give us a brief description of what took place.
Well, me and the JLP crew were minding our own business when a bunch of feral dingoes raped us.
I thought you said it was a mugging?
Either way, we got our asses tampered with, officer.
By who?
I told you, a bunch of feral dingoes. First up, this cunt Saki crowned my mate Crompton, then some sick perverted cunt who looks like he belongs in a padded cellar had his way with me mate Henky, and I was abused by some cunt called Attic who ripped the clothes off my back.
Besides you and your two soft cock mates, was there any other witnesses?
Yes, my other two mates tried to fight them off.
Go on.
Well, our leader Andy Pandy fought off this convict looking cunt who looked like a finger painter, and our mascot Wee Man had a tight tussle with this fucked up cunt in a gorilla suit.
So the feral dingoes gave you a 3-to-1 beating. Good, it looks like you deserved it.
Look, all I want is my cardigan back.
What color?
White, of course, with a pink pinstripe.
Yeah, there have been a few reports coming from the 5RS.
Yeah, I saw a beauty between a bitter scouse cunt wearing a pink top and a shifty looking cunt wearing a trench coat with fingerless gloves.
Go on.
Well, the dodgy looking cunt was minding his own business having a slash as you do when this bitter and pink cunt bumped into him, and he pissed all over himself and the scouser.
So what happened?
The lanky scouse cunt crowned him one. Their mates then decided to have a go with this man cunt called Cole getting his ass kicked by a cunt as big as a hippozion called Dathy. Then another cunt with flared nostrils jumped in and cracked another bloke called Mango Dave with what seemed like a pot.
Yep, that's been reported earlier that one Avit from the Libertines gave Hemlock an almighty placking, and fan footy reporter Bones gave Big Alderblow a slap around.
So you have a few reports then?
Yeah, the two serious one mob beat up on a bunch of tossers, Benji in a classic against Ned Flanders, Anthrax made soup out of another tosser, Placentino FC destroyed Joshy C. Some fezcat bloke got one for the tossers though, giving this sorry drunken broken man a smashing.
How did you know he was a broken drunk?
He was wearing a St. Kilda scarf.
Did you hear about the Le Pomme de Terre getting made into a spud salad?
Yep, got that one too. The nameless crew roasted them.
Yeah, this pissed-stained trampus gave Scotty Macker a clip around the ear, and then it was on.
Mboy comfortably beat Nasnery. Then this cunt who looked like a bricky went to town on the donkey. Trigger happy packed too many guns for the mad dog and his mum.
His mum, you say?
Yep, he's obviously a mummy's boy, and last up the convict Trigger 73 just got over the line against Begley.
He pulled the wool over his eyes then?
No, his coat.
How about the wenches? I heard they got into a rumble.
Yep, they bitch slapped the fuck out of the sorry too serious tree lot.
I bet Clammers took a few out.
No, just poor old Matty Bomb who scored a paltry 25 points.
It would not have mattered who Matty took on from the Sheilas. Fuck, even Susan would have beat him.
Talking about Susan, she won.
No way, fuck off.
No, seriously, she beat Celine F, and just looking at the report it seems Chesa copped it from Pokersnas.
Poor Cheryl.
No, she's a big girl, she'll regroup, but the same can't be said about Tricky. Dearest Sunders gave Tricky an emasculation of gigantic proportions. She gave him the full Boston Tea Party followed up by a Bristol whipping.
Yet Dearest Sunders had a point to prove after a shithouse performance last week. How about Rocket?
Rocket got pumped by Macca, but it didn't matter as the wenches got the 3 points.
How about the Too Serious 2 mob? How did they go against the fluky Buddhists?
They got the absolute shit beat out of them by Slarty and his merry men who took no prisoners.
So Yanni won. Are you sure? It's normally this time of year when his team turns into a bunch of unpronounceables.
Yeah, the fluky cunt made light work out of Joanna 4. Meanwhile Nutty beat off crew by 1 solitary point. The whole fucking bunch of Buddhist cunts are fluky Robbie. Fuck, even Graves E1.
That cunt. Bullshit, he is shit at FPL, isn't he?
Maybe, but OzJB is obviously shitter as he couldn't even crack 30 points.
What about the Pommy Gardner? How did he get on?
I got that cunt locked up in a cell at the back. Do you want to have a look?